The Amarula is a cream liqueur from South Africa made from the fruit of the African Marula tree. Best served over ice, I've chosen to make an Amarula cheesecake ice cream, molded that to prepare the Italian Zuccotto, a glorious dessert everyone will love. I begin with 200 grams of shredded white chocolate, into which I add 90 grams of cream. I microwave this for 2 minutes at 30-second intervals to make a white chocolate ganache. In a separate bowl, I take 240 grams of cream cheese. I add 40 grams of icing sugar, a few drops of vanilla extract, and lightly cream this mixture for 30 seconds. Do not overmix. To this cheese mix, I'm adding in 150 grams of sour cream. Simply mix that using a spatula. We now take 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of gelatin. I'm mixing in 3 to 4 teaspoons of water, letting it bloom for 2 minutes and processing it on heat for 30 seconds to make a cooked, smooth gel. The processed gelatin is added to the cheese mixture and mix it well for 2 minutes. Now add in the white chocolate ganache to the cheese and gelatin mixture. Add in 100 ml of Amarula liqueur. Mix and fold it in gently to form a smooth, creamy blend. Add in 200 ml of whipped cream. Mix it in well. Simply fold it in. 70 grams of dark chocolate buttons. Fold this mixture together and pour it into a freezer-safe container. We're going to allow this creamy ice cream to freeze for 8 hours to set. Once the ice cream is ready, we now prepare our Zuccotto mold. I've taken a 7-inch round silicone cake mold, lined it with cling wrap, overlapped 2 lengths crosswise. I have a packet of sponge fingers or lady fingers as they are called. I will be using these sponge biscuits to line the entire mold. Alternatively, you don't get sponge fingers, just use any sliced up cake, Swiss roll sponge. It all works just as well. We're going to simply prepare a cake shell. Since I'm using sponge fingers, I dip them into sugar syrup, which I have made with 1 cup sugar and 1.5 cup of water and boiled it for 3 to 4 minutes and cooled that. Dip each lady finger and line the entire mold. I'm using the cake slices since I have that as my base. I could just use the sponge fingers as well. Our Zuccotto base shell is ready. Our Amarula cheesecake ice cream is also set. It's soft, it's creamy, it's delicious, has no icicles, and it's good to eat just as it is. I take the ice cream gelato and load this into my Zuccotto shell. Smoothen it, flatten it. I top the ice cream with some more soaked up sponge fingers and seal it completely. I now pull across the overlapped cling film ends and seal my Zuccotto shut, placing it back to freeze for 3 hours. Whilst it's freezing, I'm making a fresh strawberry topper. 200 grams of roughly chopped strawberries, and I steep that with some of the leftover sugar syrup that I had used to soak the sponge fingers. Cover, keep it aside to use as topping. I'm also making some Chantilly cream for my Zuccotto topping. Whipping cream 100 ml, zest of 1 lime or lemon, and simply whip that to soft peaks. Hold that for service later. Time to showcase our frozen Amarula Zuccotto. Unwrap, loosen, overturn, and unmold. Wow! When serving, I first top it with the creme chantilly. I top that with generous chocolate shards and top that with the chopped, steeped strawberries, a shower of icing sugar, and get ready to celebrate. Consider my mood lifted because with me, there's always room for Zuccotto. Come, let's eat.